Welcome, adventurers. Get ready for an epic journey where your choices matter. Dice at the ready, creativity unleashed. Let's dive in.
Welcome, adventurers, to the world of adventures. I am Game Raider X, and we're now streaming Starfield. Come join me for a time traveling the galaxy, delivering shipments, going after bounties, and the swords. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, just have to check on something, but let's go ahead and uh, get this party started. What's going on? I don't know why the chat is making me sign in again. That is my first time streaming on YouTube. I'm just giving it a test. All right, let's go ahead and get going. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We need to find some sensors for this guy. Really, you might want to be able to listen to the game, right? All right. Oh, this is like my announcement for now. We had this bring an announcement in my Discord. I'm live on my account. Confused. I apologize for anyone, and I'm just trying to this YouTube streaming works. It's not really showing me the info on my channel. It's weird. All right. I think we can go ahead and get going. Um, Hopefully, we can get something done. Anyone watching at the moment, feel free to give a thumbs up. Forget to hit the thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. I provide recordings of all my live streams. I usually stream on Twitch. This is the first time I stream on YouTube. Just checking out how it works here, and kind of like expanding. That way, I might end if depending on how this goes, I might end up using a service to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So let's see how this works out. Uh, so anyone watching, welcome, welcome. Hey, I'm Game Raider X. This is World of Adventures. You can look at my channel. I have the link for my Discord. Feel free to join the Discord, a community where you can and it's community I want to build. It's basically just started. There's really not many people there, just two people so far. I just want to build a community for gamers where we can hang, join together, play games, any sort, video games, tabletop games, all type of games. Check it out. Join my community and be part of a gaming community, a great gaming community. Hopefully, great. So right now we are looking for these sensors here for a scientist investigating some weird situations going on, some trees or whatever. Oh, I fell. No, which one's closer? Yeah. Oh, right there. Eee, eee. Did I love the jetpack? If it wasn't for the jetpack, I would be hurting myself. Oh, hey, right, Brett?
Careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They've
See,
got
your
down
name
like the
appears
symbols.
along with your username on here. Welcome, welcome. Testing out the YouTube. Just gonna see how this works out. For some reason the notification didn't go out, so I had to manually do it. So I don't know. I might need your help with. Um, I don't know if now I don't even know if it'll work for the Twitch notification. Put my username or my
There a
stream name
reason we're taking a swim?
because I want to. Oh, you don't like swimming? How are you? Oh, you're swimming. Yeah, you're taking your sweet time, lady. Oh, you can meet me when you get here. Right here. Oh no, I can't go in there. Jump, wee, wee. If I had not done that on time, I would have hurt myself. Uh, Going in a train? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go this one first. Da, 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 da. It's right here. It's right here. It's on top of the tree. Okay. Select this. Thank you. No, I guess I gotta go to the commercial district now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I know. I'm taking you all over the place. Barely keep up, huh? All right. Bye. Gonna left you back there. So this stream today is just it's on YouTube. Like I said, and Right now, focusing on doing some side missions. I'm not gonna be doing the story mission. I'm just trying to kind of cover all the side missions I can currently do here in this planet. What's the name of this planet? What's the name of this planet? Mission? No. Oh, it is Jemison. Yeah. Alpha Centauri system, Jemison planet or moon planet. Yeah. I'm just gonna working on side missions. Tomorrow night, or maybe in tomorrow morning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night, I'll stream in the morning. I will be streaming tomorrow night for sure at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. And depending on how things go right now with this stream, I might set up to do the multi platforms on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So 9:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow will be the official stream going with the main story mission, main missions. That's why I'm doing this one now, and I'm doing side missions. What do you want?
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only
Eggs?
found one
What
so
eggs?
far, but I want to find more before anyone else does.
I
So
mean,
if you see some, can you tell me?
Sensors I'm looking for look like eggs. The egg you found wasn't beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss
That-
Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
That's not an egg, kid. Stop grabbing stuff that's not yours. You come on. You should know by now what technology looks like. There's no way you really thought that was an egg, right? Okay. Well, I guess I'll go get that egg. Sensor. I mean, it's a sensor, guys, not an egg. Biosensor. Monitoring the trees. For scientists. Excuse me, lady.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay.
Oh, okay, no problem. Are you Wensang?
Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online.
Okay.
I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience.
I love technology,
Also,
right?
if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
Oh, okay. So you bought an egg from a kid recently? I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
It's sensitive scientific equipment. It's very important.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Yeah, you just give it to
I
me.
could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You did say this was important after
Wow.
all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about.
It probably is, but forget it.
Suit yourself. Right. Come back if you need something else.
What can I help you with? Take your time.
Okay. You wait right here. You're not gonna see what I'm about to do, okay? I am just going to. I'm just gonna don't mind me. I'm just checking some stuff out here. Oh, hey, how you doing, sir?
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
Maybe.
Something. Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah?
We gotta go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Before they notice. Those watching, feel free to check out my Twitch channel. You'll find the link on the links below. And if you want, you can go ahead and follow. Obviously, I'm not streaming there right now, but you can still follow offline. We appreciate it if you did. Where am I going? Oh yeah, yeah. I had to tell her to stand back, and I don't need her seeing me steal.
Give me your
Wouldn't
honest
be too
opinion.
happy
Do you
about
think I
that.
could make it in the CEC?
After all, she is my boss.
I hope this water doesn't contain anything harmful.
I could be alright. Come on. Come on. Yay. Alright. That way. So, are you still not here yet? Guys, I lost her. She's, where are you going? I'm over. Whatever. Not gonna wait for her. I don't know where she's going. She's not even swimming the way I am.
They say they don't need a programmer on board, but their shipboard system literally uses quantum synergy software.
Olive branches are a sign of peace and compromise.
Hey, Kilton. Kilton Fresh.
I don't mean to be pushy, but I really do need those sensors and quickly.
I got them. I got them. Got them right here.
So you do. Wonderful.
Yeesh.
I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us.
What would that take?
All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment.
Not to look at your
It
tablet.
is working, isn't it?
Oh, there you are. You made it.
There it is. What a relief.
Took her long enough.
Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
What? What is it? Crush. Elton. You talk to me? Elton. I want to talk to you.
Well, there's good news and bad news.
Okay.
The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree.
How is that good news then?
I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an admittedly somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
You still have a blue dot.
These findings are alarming. The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. Let's hope that MAST takes these findings seriously. Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors.
Okay, I can't continue the next part of the quest right now, so I have to do some other stuff in the meantime. Okay. Can't do this. To the Terra Brew coffee shop. Where is the train? Hmm? Oh. Hmm. I always forget where the train is.
But no one's doing anything about it.
Where's the train? I'm lost. I don't know where the
I need to
train
head
is.
over to the trade authority later, unload some goods.
Adam Wolf just joined my stream? No way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Where is the train? Does anybody know where the train went? Can't find the train, guys. Cat. Cat. Can't find the train. I found the train. I found the train. There's the train, guys. Found it. I found it. It's right here. Right here. I don't know why you guys are so worried. It's right here the whole time. Thank you for the sub, Adam. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I keep saying like. Forget this is YouTube. I should be saying thumb up. Forget to hit that thumbs up button. Pretty sure everybody knows what I mean when I say like anyway. Who am I supposed to be looking? Back down.
paralyzed. Really stop and think.
Ilami the
It's
Gamo?
coffee. Pick one, get out of the way.
You,
and
not
let's get
you.
on with our lives.
Not you.
Welcome to Terra.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Bring
You.
me a frappuccino,
Not
double
you.
dairy, and no whip.
I don't appreciate your tone. And
Can't talk to this guy?
I
No?
will not make
You?
whatever it is you
No?
just said.
Citizen?
Take it from an old man.
I found you.
Everything.
I'm gonna sit right here. Is that okay?
But some things are a little more so.
I understand impossible. Fine. You want to organize? There's some problem with that. See if you can't organize a little floor cleaning operation.
Here one moment, gone the next.
Your
I tell you, you must
profile
cherish everything
picture
and everyone
avatar, it
while they're
looks
here.
blue now. It's just a
You
blue
never
circle.
know when you may lose them.
It went from a picture to a blue circle. So whatever you did, you broke it. I don't know what he said. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't really know what you
see,
said. I wasn't paying attention.
I
Sorry.
lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem. Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession.
It's broken.
Now.
All I see is a blue
And
picture.
knowing that
A blue circle.
fills me with such envy and anger.
Just blue. It's just blue. I don't see anything else other than a blue circle. If you miss it that badly, there has to be a way to get it back. Well, it sounds like you lost fair and square. Try to move on. All of this over a gem you lost in a bed? It made it seem like someone died.
Your blank stare is quite intimidating.
I'm trying to figure out what to say, dude. If you miss it that badly, there has to be a way to get it back.
I agree. I think I know just the thing. St. George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession
George?
a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
Why can't you do it yourself?
God, no. I could never face him
Yeesh.
myself. I'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
sick just at the sight.
Man, I asked.
St. George would never give the gem back if I went myself. He would gain a smug satisfaction from declining the offer.
Okay, I'll make the exchange for you.
Fantastic. Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem, and please don't drop it.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh,
where are my
I'm just
manners?
kidding. I'm not
My
drunk.
name is
Putting it
George.
away on my bag right here.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Uh,
I can't eat anything besides Red Harvest products. Everything else tastes
this gem must mean a lot to you.
It was the first item I ever collected. The start of it all. I received that gem when I was a young man. To know that I foolishly wagered it, threw it away. Well, I won't make that mistake again.
What if George rejects the exchange? Are you sure the plate is enough?
I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth, no matter how large or monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will.
Are you from the area?
Yes, I've been blessed to call New Atlantis home. When I was a younger man, I would travel the settled systems with no home to call my own. I was a nomad, if you will. But out of all the places I've been, No place quite spoke to me like New Atlantis.
Are you a gambler by trade?
Ah, not by profession. I work out of the Valberg building. Gambling is a vice I've indulged since I was a young man, and I've amassed a great collection of trinkets and valuables from it. Alas, recently my luck has soured and my collection is dwindling by the day. But I can't stop, right? I can't just quit. Because what if my luck returns?
Yeah, the most important part of gambling is knowing when to quit when you're ahead.
A lesson I still have yet to learn, unfortunately. Thank you. I will try to take your advice to heart.
Yeah, gambling addicts, they might know that they need to quit when they're ahead. Doesn't mean they will, because they just want to keep going and going, trying to make more and get greedy. Yeah, what type of things do you collect?
I collect all sorts. Gems, novelties, old Earth trinkets. Anything and everything that has some sort of value, monetary or otherwise. One of my favorite possessions is a fork that was used on Earth.
Fork?
How amazing is that? You'd be amazed what people will wager in a bet. I've won and lost some truly breathtaking things. My collection, as it stands, is quite valuable and substantial. It used to be more so, but my bad string of luck lately has affected it.
Where is this collection of yours? I would like to see it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna steal anything. Alright, don't tell me.
Take care.
Outrageous.
Alright, so is it taking me to? Yes, it is. Go make this exchange for the gambler. Bye. You took too long, so I left without you. Just so slow. No, it's not because there's a terrible over here. Eee, eee. Mind if I sit here? Yeah, there is actually. Let me sit down real quick. I'm running a lot. You George St. George? George St. George.
Your confidence.
Interesting name. George
You
St.
strike me
George.
as a fellow collector.
What brings you to New Atlantis?
The usual things, I suppose. Fame, fortune, power. I'm only joking, of course. I've actually been fortunate to call New Atlantis home for many years. For a collector, like myself, I do believe there's no better place in all
Welcome
this
anyone just joining.
been charmed
Don't forget
to
to
make the acquaintance
hit that
of
thumbs up
many
button
fellow old
below.
Earth enthusiasts here in
Subscribe.
New
Check
Atlantis.
out my Twitch.
And
Follow
that
me on
is why I
Twitch.
continue to stay.
Welcome and enjoy the time. Feel free to chat about anything you want. Check out my Discord. The link below in my channel. Join for a community of gamers where you can get together with gamers, play games, video games, tabletop games. I'm currently hoping to find people that play Dungeons and Dragons, and somebody willing to be a DM and other people to join game with them, um, as well as other games. What do you do?
Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes.
Huh.
I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history. Can you imagine life
Spoons?
without them?
Really, spoons?
Ah, yes. A great mind must always take a few moments to choose the proper words.
You literally just stop talking, dude. So Guillaume, whatever his name is, wants his gem back. He's like to exchange this play for it.
A plate? Oh my. As in a plate from Earth? Absolutely. Without question. Here, take the gem. That Guillaume. If he wanted his gem back
Guillaume.
so
Oh,
badly,
okay.
he could have simply asked. The gem is worthless. Less than a paperweight. But actually, Earth paperweights are quite valuable.
Right. Seems like there's a lot of animosity between you and Guillaume.
Bah, I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. In reality, it couldn't be further from the truth. Guillaume and I have known each other for years, since we were both young men. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. And, much like brothers, we quarrel. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic, as well as a sore loser. Don't tell him I said that.
Sure. Alright, let's go back to Guillaume. Which means we gotta go back on the train, get back to the spaceport area.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
You are out there alone, right? In space. Just one of them will never turn into one of those spaces. Scum of the galaxy.
Hi there. At this rate, I won't even have a collection. Well, can't give up now. Perhaps my luck will turn.
Maybe it'll start turning now. Here,
Nothing
I got your
wrong
gem.
with a simple bet. Well, as long as you win.
Here's your gem, safe and sound.
Ah, wonderful. I knew George would make the exchange. He could never resist foodware from Earth. You've done me a great service today, friend. I'll be sure to never take this gem for granted ever again. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
I wonder what's so special about this gem.
Ta-ta!
Supposed to meet in this challenge. Wait a minute. I'm a better. Not. Maybe not. Thought I did.
Man, I could dive into some chunks right now. Wanna join?
Gotta find Tommy Bitlow.
You will be scanned.
That Faroon embassy building is such a nice room. Why don't we just tear it down?
No, especially if I was some kind of ramp. Another armed security guards.
Good for you.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
I want
There
to
he
be
is.
the next David Barron. Even
David
bigger.
Bear, huh?
The news never sleeps.
How's SSNN been treating you?
The world of journalism can be brutal. Everyone at SSNN just views me
What are
as
you doing?
the intern, which I am, but I want to be taken seriously, you know? I
What's
think if
this
I can
guy doing?
somehow get my
Just all of a
work into
sudden
people's
got
hands,
right there and
then
like
the higher ups at
eavesdrop.
SSNN will finally start to see how awesome I am.
You have finished work. I can deliver some slates for you.
Really? You mean it? Wow, you're amazing. With your help, people will know my name all throughout the settled systems. Here, I wrote up some stuff on local establishments and stores. If you can get these into the readers' hands, I'm sure word will spread to SSNN about how great of a reporter I am.
Deliver to Catherine Opera. Yeah, man, I was waiting.
I heard some xenopredators can mimic other animals.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
You will be scanned.
I have to.
And as you enter the
thanks for your
city,
service.
please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. Problem?
I'm telling you, Tori Mills is
I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis. All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey there, I've got some review you might be interested in, written by one of SSN's up-and-comers.
Oh, I suppose I can spare a minute to read over this. What is this? This is...
An accurate and educational review of your establishment.
What? Not in the slightest.
Oh?
We don't even sell half the foods he reviews in this article, not to mention his palate is obviously unrefined.
Ooh. Have any feedback for the author? I'll pass it along.
Grow some taste buds and a brain.
Wow. What an ass. Wow. Oh, I feel bad for that guy. Doing all this work and he... Wow. I have a feeling everybody's gonna have something bad to say.
clue how irresponsible you're acting right now.
I did not mean to do that. Oops. I really did not mean to throw a grenade. Now she's mad at me. I really did not mean to do that. Anyone get hurt? I'm very sorry. Coach and George, I got something to give you.
That neon fella. I missed it. How'd it go?
So much to see. Hello there, dear friend. News. And free. I don't believe there's ever been a more exciting string of words ever uttered. Yes, of course. I'll gladly partake in it. This is, well...
Fair and unbiased source of news.
A fair and unbiased source of trash.
Oof.
More like.
Oof.
The
I
run-on
tried. I
sentences,
tried.
the elementary sentence structure. It's a pain for me to read. I can feel my brain cells dying one by one.
And that's two for.
If this was paper, then
two
at least I could use it
already.
as kindling
Like,
for my fireplace. But unfortunately, this is a data slate, so it's literally worthless.
you have any feedback for the author? Let me hear it.
Yes. Please stop writing.
Wow. Ugh, I feel bad for this guy. Really do. Nobody likes his writing.
In other news,
It's gonna be hard to tell him. Not really.
Can we run through it one more time?
I did it! Did the weightlifting. What is that though? In order to rank and get this, I need to get that challenge. And then when I have the skill points, go ahead and I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
It's a shame.
If anybody knows,
Rune
please
abandoned
tell me.
their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone insults you, you want to just.
Excuse me, are you Catherine Alvarez? I introduce you in some news straight from an up-and-coming journalist.
Oh, how exciting! Yes, I'd love to take a look. This is... I don't quite know what to say. This is just...
Hmm. A thoughtful and clear-headed examination of the Sanctum Universum?
Not even close. This is just horribly
Ugh.
offensive.
Nobody likes.
This reads just like a hit piece on the Sanctum Universum. It's offensive, poorly researched, and just blatantly incorrect.
Wow.
Not to mention, it's badly written. How
Mm.
did this person become a reporter?
Oof. If you have feedback, I'll pass it along to the reporter.
Yeah, do some research, or don't bother writing anything at all.
Ow. Sarah. Feel bad for Tommy. Let's go give him the bad news. Cat, what's up with Tommy, man? He really was speaking to me like he was like pretty good, and you know he was excited to write these articles, but apparently he's not good at all. No. Almost ran out of air. Running too much. Running too much.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
I'm telling you, Centauri means
Hi, dude.
SSNN is going to see I'm
Got some bad news for you, dude.
I want to be the next David Barron.
Yeah, that's not
Even
happening.
bigger.
That's not happening.
Hell yes! Okay, I'm dying to know. What did everyone say? Let me guess. They were all amazed.
Yeah, they hated it. All of it.
What? I can't believe it. That can't be right. Well, I guess you can't please everyone. I can't let this bring me down. You got this, Tommy. You got
That's the
this.
spirit. That's the spirit.
Anyways, thanks for all you did for me today. I really appreciate it. See you around.
That's the spirit. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. What you can do. Just get up and try again. Alright, let's go speak with Kelton. Might be ready for us to continue. Where is... Oh, it's already marked. Cool.
Not sure if those are scanned as you enter the city. Please give... Okay. Something to report?
Nope. Nothing to report. Not to you, at least.
Can I help?
The Embassy District is a controversial place. Three bickering houses.
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Last time I saw you, you were pretty agitated.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Looks like it's time for the tree to come down.
You are not the first to suggest it. However, until I have all the data and a clear picture of what's going on, I am not willing to concede the point. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it.
What's that?
Personnel issues, if you
Uh-huh.
understand me.
Let me guess. Coworker and jilted lover?
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the other researchers
So they all
in
say.
MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Why won't Emily turn the data over to you?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
I get it. You want me to squeeze him, make him squirm?
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyway, no. I just need his data. I'm sure that can be acquired without force.
Sure, no squeezing, no making him
The last
squirm.
time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Okay.
Mind your step. Important research happening here.
Alright. You sound like a dick. Talk?
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
I'm on mass business too. Need some data on trees?
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against helping
Kelton
him?
screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in MAST. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Be the bigger man here.
Oh yeah? You think so? Wow, thanks for that. I'll really give it some thought. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data.
Yeah?
But
What's
I'm
the
only
catch?
going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST.
Oh, of course. What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Fine, I'm in.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay.
I'll follow your lead, but I wish handling our tree issue didn't involve using illegal methods to get the job done.
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the MAST network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
How about just give me Kelton's data and we call it a day? You sure about that? And this isn't the way to get ahead.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is.
I mean, handing over the data is the right thing to do.
It's not that I don't want to do the right thing. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
Enough of this. I won't do it. Hand over the data.
Fine, you win. Just get out of my sight. And tell Kelton to stuff it.
Something you need? All right, but be careful.
Of all the assignments they could have given me. My career is ruined thanks to you and that freak Kelton. You happy? I hope Kelton chokes on that data. And you too, somehow.
Excellent.
Only because she's my boss and she's here.
Yeah, what is it?
So
long.
Yeah. Plus, I just really didn't like him. He seems like a big head.
I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
It's unconvincing, but here it is.
Wonderful. I see you have the gift of the gab. I hope that Emilio wasn't too insufferable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting.
Right.
And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
We'll see. Cutting down the thing is always an option.
Clearly, I am doing all I can to avoid that. Thank you for your assistance.
No problem. I have to wait again.
The data on this slate could very well be crucial. Lives could be at stake.
Let's check on him later. What's next? Any in the main. What? Art dealer. Give me some mercantile. The seaport.
If I move back to Neon, I'd miss New Atlantis.
Hello.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art. Dealing in art is more exciting than one would think.
So you're an art dealer?
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
Why not do it yourself?
Well, I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
What exactly does my help entail?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's
That's
really
fishy.
no need to worry. It's all very
Sounds
simple.
very fishy. Alright, I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her
Zoe,
you're
huh?
there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand.
Okay.
Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
I didn't know the Trade Authority handles artwork.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I've heard tell that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
You work around here?
In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity. But before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work, I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do, but I suppose life can be surprising.
Alright.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go to the Trade Authority. The well? Oh yeah, the Trade Authority, that's right. I was thinking it was the... Okay, now I remember who Zoe Kaminsky is. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong place.
Keep it moving.
Such an eyesore. Why don't they just tear it down?
Ever run into spaces?
Yep, I have.
Bags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scattering through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
If there's something you need,
no matter what it is. Either I have it, or I can get
What
it.
are you doing?
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games.
Okay.
So, what'll it be?
That is a strange way to introduce yourself.
Perhaps. But I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated.
Right.
Please, let me know if I can assist you further.
Exactly does the Trade Authority do?
I thought the name made it rather obvious. We are the authority on trade in the settled systems. Whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests, we make sure things get where they need to go. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction there is.
Why are you down here in the well?
We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be timid about doing business.
I'm here for some art. I'm trying doing work for the Trade Authority.
That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be more specific. We frequently post cargo running jobs up on the mission boards around town. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's not what you're looking for, well, I can't really help you then.
Can you tell me more about mission boards and where to find them?
Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, the Trade Authority uses them to post cargo hauling jobs. You'll usually find mission boards in bars, typically ones nearest the spaceport. You might be able to find them elsewhere, but that's your best bet.
I'm not done talking to you. Only if I need to.
Thing about the trade business? Who you know matters as much as anything else.
Yeah, that's pretty much anything. I'm here for some art stamps since the bro sent me.
Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you.
Oh, I understand.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
Be on my way.
Thanks for your business. Be my
Yeah,
guest.
for sale. Along with more digipicks.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Is there a type of weapon
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
selling art is a bit of... It's amazing what passes as... Shh! Are you crazy? Keep your damn voice down.
What are you gonna do with the art?
Buy low, sell high. I'm sure there's a wealthy banker in New Atlantis that will greatly appreciate what you just delivered to me.
That was exciting.
I must say, that's not the reaction I was expecting. But you're right. The world of art is quite exciting. Well, if you go about it my way, that is. It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to get your hands a little bit dirty.
It's true,
It pays very, very well. But I digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be on my way. Take care, and let's not talk about this again.
So how long are you going to be working in New Atlantis?
That's of no concern to you.
Okay.
I told you at the end of our business that we will not speak about it. Do not mention my work again. Back to it then.
Hmm. Alright, let's go. See if Elton is ready for us. Got one more mission to do for him.
I'm listening.
Actually, matter of fact. Alright, everybody. If you bear with me, please. Just gonna be taking a 15-minute break. I need to stretch around. You know, I've been on here for about an hour and a half. Take a break so I can continue and keep going through all these side quests. So yeah, stick around. Don't leave, please. If you know anybody else that would like to watch the game and come and hang out and chat, invite them over. Get them to join. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
Welcome, adventurers. Get ready for an epic journey where your choices matter. Dice at the ready, creativity unleashed. Let's dive in.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We're go ahead and continue this journey through the Jemison planet on Starfield. Continuing with some of the side quests so that we can get ready for tomorrow night to start the continue this main story missions. There are some missions that are off world that I'll be doing it alongside the main mission tomorrow night. But at least we'll get to all the missions I can do right now on Jameson. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue with these missions. My mouse. All right. Let's go ahead and check with Doctor. I forgot his last name already. Let's check in with Kelton and see if he's ready for us to continue helping him. Oh, why my? There we go. Controller didn't want to work.
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting.
Whee! Run! Run, Forrest! Run! Run, Forrest! That's not running. That's jumping and using a jetpack. Whee! There he is. You ready for me?
Time to verify this data.
You're still not ready, huh?
I couldn't have gotten this slate without your help. Thank you. Thank you again for getting the data from Emilio.
Okay, he's not ready. So let's see what's next. Alright, we need to find Sawadi Wade at the residential district. Probably out from Pioneer Tower. Let's go to the residential district. Where's the train? And land on the lily pads. That would have been nice, but no. I guess technically it's not like you couldn't do that in real life, so.
I know your type.
Oh no, I'm getting myself too tired. Breathe, man, breathe. Breathe. I always leave her behind. He's so slow. Oh, too bad. See ya. Buddy Wade. Pioneer Town. Restaurant of the tower. Okay. Come on. Pioneer Tower this way. Oh, it's nice when there's signs available. Not her. In front, not inside. her?
The scars from the colony war are still
Found her.
Space used to be a
Is
lot harder on my body. Now it's mostly time.
what brings you out here?
Just enjoying the view. These days, my favorite thing to do is sit and listen. The wind, the trees, they all have their own language. Sometimes they even sing.
Can you tell me about your life?
I'm close to 80
No,
years old, so I will spare you the long version.
80 years
Put
old,
it
huh?
simply, I lived and I loved.
Younger than
Really,
80.
does a person need anything else?
To live and love is mine. Well, yeah, I sure as hell do.
And when you get those things, will you be content? Or will you suffer, wanting more? Perhaps the key to a healthy life is to treasure what you already have.
Do you have any advice for me?
You don't need my advice. You're alive. And you've survived everything that comes with that title. Which is to say, you are an achievement. A gift.
Sounds like you're on something.
Never forget that.
Well, if you like, I can help you with any tasks.
Oh, it just so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credits.
Why trust this letter to a stranger?
What is a stranger except a friend you haven't met? Besides, there's something about you that I like. And I've always trusted my gut.
Who is this pen pal?
Her name is Hattie. She used to live in the apartment I live in now. I used to get all her packages because she never bothered to change her address. One day I tracked her down and sent her a letter. She sent one back. And from then on, we just never stopped responding.
Alright, I'll help you.
Bless you, child. I believe you'll find Hattie at the community center in Sidonia. Just hand her the letter. She'll know who it's from.
Sidonia, that's off world, I think. I think Sidonia's off world. Oh, Sidonia is on Mars. Yeah, that's right. Sidonia is on Mars. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna be doing that one now. Before when I'm traveling. Now I'm focusing on stuff that can be done within this planet. Yeah. The thing is, next mission is right here. Oops.
Bleh.
Excuse you?
I said, Bleh.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
I was making a critique of the coffee here. Suffice to say, it wasn't a positive review.
I don't work
I
here.
just don't understand why such a first-class restaurant can be satisfied with serving second-rate coffee. Of course, it could just be my palate. It's quite refined, which is both a blessing and curse.
Where would you find better coffee?
Funny you should ask. I recently dined with a friend of mine with ties to the Freestar Collective, and he claims the best cup of joe he's ever had was in Aquila City.
Interesting.
Yes, although I doubted him at first, but then he showed me the proof. In his hand was a single coffee bean, fermented in the digestive tract of an alien beast.
How does fitting the beans to an animal improve taste?
It's not an entirely new idea. In the old world, growers used elephants. They believed the stomachs of these ancient beasts would ferment the bean and draw out its true flavor.
Harvesting these beans sounds extremely dangerous.
It seems that would be the case. Following this discovery, I hired a man to feed coffee beans to predators throughout the settled systems. But it seems after consuming the beans, the beast decided to make a meal of him. So I need someone to find this beast and remove my property from its stomach. As for compensation, you'll receive 2,000 credits when the job is complete.
Where would I find this predator?
The man I hired had a transponder on him. When the predator consumed him, it also consumed the device. Rest assured, I'll have all the information forwarded to your ship's tracking systems.
Shouldn't the person's remain be the priority?
Not at all. The risks were written into his contract. I am not
Wow.
responsible for his burial or the unpleasantness of his tomb.
Wow. Alright, I'll track down the beast and bring you back your beans.
I will have the coordinates sent to your ship.
How's the foot at the Dawn's Roost?
It is, as the saying goes, to die for. And I mean that quite literally. I think the most commonly requested meal for those on their deathbeds is a Jemison Wellington.
Have we tried Terra Brew coffee?
I know you didn't just say Terra Brew. Surely my ears must be deceiving me.
No,
because to even imply that I would put that liquid garbage into my body is an insult I cannot tolerate.
Sorry I ask. Is there any place in the area you recommend?
All the towers offer breathtaking views for a price. It isn't the name on the building that matters, but how many floors are beneath you. But if you're looking for a living space, you want to speak with Miss Sanguini at the Realtor's office. She's the authority on the subject.
Right.
I trust you know the way out.
So I think this one's off-world as well. Pretty sure. One's off-world as well. So, not continuing this one either. At least I get them started, so. Gotta go to the Mass District.
What?
And this is it.
Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
I had this graph jump once, and I don't know, I felt something. I thought I was crazy at first.
And that's him.
He's giving me a lot to think
Yeah,
about.
that's him. That's the guy I
Oh,
needed to find.
Hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
It's not something that's crossed my mind.
Maybe I can entice you then. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day. And if you're interested, we'd love to get to know you. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
Why not reach out to them yourself as a member of the church?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back, if they're interested. If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them, and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me, and I'll give you your payment.
Alright. What's the closest? Oh, right there. Right there.
There are worse ways
Just
to
me,
spend
sir.
the day than talking philosophy.
What do you want? I'm very busy.
Oh. Relax. Marcus Lestar from the Sanctum Universum wanted me to deliver this to you.
What? Let me see. Oh, yeah. I went to the Sanctum Universum a while back. I haven't checked it out again, though.
What are your thoughts on the Sanctum Universum?
It's interesting. The whole literally finding God thing is comforting to me, in a way. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Maybe you should visit again.
I'm not sure. The truth is that I want to believe in it all. The Sanctum Universum believes that God gave us the ability to grab jumps so that we can search for him and find him. If that's true, maybe I can find my dad as well. I lost him when I was just a little girl. I can barely remember him.
Talking with the other members may help you with your grief.
I don't need a lecture from you. Listen, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'll go back if I want to.
Well, I tried. I wasn't giving you a lecture. I was just saying, you know. Having somebody to talk to is can be pretty helpful. With Kelton Crush. Guess he's ready. So after this mission, we can go to Kelton. Continue helping him out with the last thing he needs.
You didn't hear this from me? Those ecliptic mercenaries?
I'm on tax duty tomorrow. Can't wait.
Are you really that excited to be on tax duty? Seriously? Sounds like you really love your job.
Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a privilege to be able to work for the UC government, a true force of good. Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people, solve interesting problems, and learn about developing situations throughout the settled systems. Yeah, there's never a boring day at the distribution center.
Sounds like you're talking straight out of your behind. Like, there's no way you're really that excited. No way. You always want to work at the distribution center?
Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia. As weird as that may sound. I guess I never wanted to have a typical job. Lucky for me,
Yet,
working at
here
the
you are.
distribution center is anything but typical.
I got a special delivery from Marcus Lestari of the Sanctum Universum.
Really? Nice. I went there a while back. Good to see they still remember me.
What are your thoughts on the Sanctum Universum?
To tell you the truth, I don't really have any thoughts on the church itself. I wouldn't consider myself religious. I initially went because it just seemed interesting. I don't think I really know enough about the church to decide if it's bad or good, or if it's even a good fit for me. I guess maybe I should go back to figure that out.
Why you stopped going?
There wasn't really any reason. I just got busy or lazy and stopped going. I've actually been meaning to check it out again. It's just something interesting to do after work. The people seem nice as well.
Well, seems like they're really interested in seeing you again.
Gotta say that it's nice. You know, having people think about you. Because of my job, I don't really have too much free time to socialize or make friends. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job. It's the best job in New Atlantis.
I really don't believe
But
you
still, it
that
can
you
be
believe
hard to
that.
put myself out there sometimes. That's actually one of the reasons I went to the Sanctum Universum. Just to talk with people and get to know them. It was nice. It really was.
Well, sounds like a great reason to go back sometime.
Yeah, I think I will. But hey, let me ask you something. Do you believe in all this Sanctum Universum stuff? What do you think?
Sure, I believe it.
Nice. Cool. I don't know if I'll believe it myself, but I guess we'll see what happens. Well, hey, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for bringing this to me. Keep on keeping on.
Right. This guy's so full of shit. There's no way he really loves his job. Nobody loves that type of job that badly. No, there's no way. I think he's just making sure that people hear him say that so that he keeps his job.
It's nothing like an afternoon off. If you ask me, it's always a good time for a Terra Brew.
You live around here?
What, at Terra Brew? I wish. Nah, I live at Athena Tower. Just moved in, actually. My girlfriend and I got a place there a few weeks ago. I'm not sure how long we'll be there, though. We're saving up to get out of New Atlantis and, tour the settled systems.
Right. Will you tell me more about your girlfriend?
Yeah, sure. Her name's Donna. She works at the Nat station near Mast. Oh, boy, is she a catch. She's passionate, beautiful, friendly. I really lucked out. We met a couple of years ago, and we've been going steady since then. I'm actually thinking about asking her to marry me pretty soon. Keep that between us, okay? I don't want her finding out before I pop the question.
How's your day going?
Fine, I guess. Do we know each other?
I'm just making small talk.
Oh, alright. I thought you were trying to flirt with me. My day's going
No.
fine.
No.
It's hard to complain about anything when you have a terror brew in your hand. Catch you later, yeah?
So before I go, Marcus Lestar from the Sanctum Universum asked me to give this to you.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
Where are you going?
An invitation, huh? Yeah, I checked out the church a few weeks ago, but I haven't gone back yet.
Can I ask you why you visited in the first place?
My girlfriend and I want to leave New Atlantis and travel the settled systems. We've been working our butts off, and my girlfriend is so excited. I'm excited too, but it's still a little scary, you know? We've been in New Atlantis all our lives. We don't even really know what to expect out there. I guess I was seeking out some sort of comfort from the church. I don't really know.
Well, you should visit again sometime. I think Marcus will be happy to see you again.
I don't know. I don't want to disappoint anyone in case I stop going. The church was interesting, but how can anyone know for certain that it's all real? Doesn't that bother anyone else? I guess that's probably why I never went back. There's no certainty.
Well, nothing is certain, but maybe speaking with the other members will be a comfort either way.
Maybe. I guess it couldn't hurt to visit again and talk with the others. I wonder if any of them felt how I do now when they started going to the church. But anyways,
Probably.
I have to get going. Thanks for talking with me and for taking the time to deliver this. Take care.
Alright, let's go back to Marcus.
Keeper Aquilus has been helping me work. I didn't think I'd like the Sanctum, but it's pretty calming.
So how involved are you with the church?
I'm a pretty devoted follower. I love coming to listen to Keeper Aquilus and talk with the others. I still have a lot to learn, though. I truly believe that Keeper Aquilus and the Sanctum Universum has been an absolutely positive influence on my life.
It's good.
I try to reach out to others as much as possible, you know, invite them to come talk with us and spread Keeper Aquilus's teachings. I think it's the least I can do.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Sure, but I warn you, I'm not the world's most interesting guy. I was born and raised in New Atlantis. Actually, to be more specific, the Well. I had a rough childhood like most people from down there. And luckily for me, I managed to get out of there and find a job in the commercial district. The Sanctum Universum has been helpful for me. I admittedly have struggled with feelings of anger, and sometimes I still do. Keeper Aquilus and the church have really helped me to become a better person.
I finished checking in on the prior visitors.
Great. How'd it go?
went fine. I think some of them will come visit again.
Glad to hear that. Sometimes people just need a little reminder that they're always welcome here. Here, your payments as promised. Thank you for taking the time to do this. And I hope to see you around the church too.
Right.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Kids miss you.
The project has to be done this quarter.
I got stuck. Hilton!
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
You never seem to have all the information you need.
We're in uncharted territory here. It's inevitable. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
Listening? It's just a trick, Hilton.
That's a very reductive and borderline insulting way of looking at things. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Looks like it's time to cut this tree down.
No, I'm sorry, but I believe that reaction is premature. There's still one thing I'd like to try.
Still can't get him to cut the tree
as
down.
of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War.
Right.
As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City.
A lot of good that did. That didn't stop the UC from laying siege to Vesta.
The greatest tragedy of all is that the tree never stood a chance on Aquila. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
So that's a dead end. Part of the pun.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response.
This is
We could
off-world
then
as well.
broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
And we finally arrive at the point.
I'm afraid I can't be two places at once, and I have too much going on here. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is off-world. Yep. This is off-world. Oh, all the stuff I get getting are off-world now. Let's see if there's anything. We gotta go to the well.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network. Amount of data stolen from Galbank. What was stolen, why, and how it was stolen are all unknown.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. You've got something for me?
Wait. What do you need?
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bactera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
Have visions or sounds and music. Difficult to describe.
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
It was like being instantaneously pulled across the entire galaxy.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails.
I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation for them.
If there is, the artifacts are doing a heck of a job hiding it. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
Right. Like nothing I've ever encountered before, and I've crossed the settled systems.
Yes, precisely. You'd think, after our combined years of space travel, one of us would have stumbled across some answers, but unfortunately, we're empty-handed.
What sort of data have you gathered?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories.
This whole experience must be incredibly frustrating.
Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
Then we'll get to the bottom of this mystery together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Right.
Nice hat.
Thank you. Wait, what am I doing? I don't have a mark. This is where I need to be. Gotta go inside.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need.
My boss says that if I buy enough of our merchandise, she'll give me a promotion.
Who pays for all this?
We don't exactly pass around an offering plate, if that's what you're asking. But we do run mostly on donations. And as you might have guessed from the surroundings, we try and stretch those donations as far as we can.
I have a reputation of running a tight ship. Sometimes I worry it's tight.
Nobody likes working for someone who micromanages them. You may get results in the short term, but in the long run, it comes at a cost.
I have to pay a fortune to keep my crew happy.
That's how the free market works. If you want to build a better work environment, we can offer you some counseling. We've analyzed a lot of the most successful employers looking for what works and what doesn't. But I have to warn you, your crew may be happier, but you have to accept they will perform differently.
Actually, I worry maybe too big a change.
I won't tell you how to run your business. But if you change your mind, I'm here. We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks.
But it's a House of
We
Enlightenment.
started as an intellectual movement built around atheism. As our numbers increased, we began focusing on humanitarian efforts and showing what humanity can achieve when we work together.
I'm looking for work.
Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now.
Perfect. Yes, a welcome coincidence.
Indeed. Sometimes it just works out that way. People with mutual interests seek each other out, and by working together, we achieve something greater than ourselves. As for the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the medbay. He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home.
You unable to walk home by himself?
I'm afraid not. Even after you're healed, it takes time to recover from something like this. Most people have family and friends to lean on, but Tahir has no one. On top of that, he's a young and prideful man, so he won't accept help from UC security.
Where does Tahir live?
In one of the poorer districts, near where the children play soccer. Take him that far and he should be fine. Tahir is prideful, and I don't want him to feel like you held his hand. You just nudged him in the right direction.
Alright, I'll do the job.
Great. You'll find him over at the med bay. He's probably hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
Oh, pay me in advance.
We do our jobs at evening hours.
Pay me up front. Pretty cool. Ah, I missed the chance to. He already paid me for the job. So I can just go and, this guy on his own.
Alright, Vala, you coming or not? This is the last time I'm gonna offer.
I don't need your help. I can walk home on my own.
Suit yourself, but if you get lost or end up in a cell, don't blame me. I tried to help.
Yeah.
She did try to help him.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I got a bad case of the brain fog, and I can't see.
Why didn't you let her help you? No one here to pick you up?
UC security offered, but I refused. Their help is the reason I'm hurt in the first place.
Oh.
I was arrested a while back for tagging. One of the officers roughed me up pretty bad, and I haven't been the same since.
I see now. That's why you don't want to take their help. I heard you might be having trouble now. I'm here to take you home.
Really? Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds.
Have you been getting anything since being discharged?
Not yet. I'm actually starving, but I think I have some canned goods at home.
It's not a scam. Just Andy Singh.
Andy Singh? Well, if I'm gonna owe anyone, I'd rather it be the house than the UC. Alright, you win. Seeing as I got no one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger. So, go on, lead the way.
Always nice to... Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit. I've got it right here. Is this for you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so...
Well, then you're gonna have to pay for it. Same as everyone else.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
Stay as long as you like.
Not causing trouble.
You again? That's what I thought. Well, I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Thanks, Kay.
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well. You know, there was a time when you'd be in here every night.
Things change, Kay.
I know. Believe me, I know. And I get it's hard to come out here, but just... don't be a stranger, okay?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
Well, Take him over to where he lives. The area where he lives.
Boo! Did I scare you?
Ah, here we are. Home sweet home.
Certainly is.
At the end of the day, home is home, even if it's a bad one. But thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore.
Where you going? Here's your soup.
Oh, right, the soup from Kay's. Man, it's been a long time since I had a warm meal.
You seem to have fond memories of it.
You might say that. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's every night for a soup and a sandwich. It didn't matter how bad my day was, or how empty my pockets were. As long as I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. All that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now. So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks.
No problem. Good luck out there.
Thanks. I didn't know what to make of you at first. Not often you can trust a stranger down here.
I get it.
I'm glad I did.
Go to surplus.
Nice to meet you.
I'm not going to show up to work for a week. Then
Hi. How you doing?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me. I wear them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee, and the barista screws up my order. It's like I'm walking under ladders with a broken mirror in my pocket. And the only time it happens is when I'm wearing your boots.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
I want a damn refund.
Fine, fine. I'll take the boots back. Just don't tell anyone you bought them from here. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works out.
Gotta talk to you, man.
Ugh, again with these boots.
I couldn't help overhearing that argument.
Ugh, right. The boots. I hate to admit it, but she has a point. She's the third customer to return the pair, all for the same reason. The boots might really be cursed.
Where did you get them?
Like most of my supply from one of my UC contacts. But after the second customer returned the boots, I got curious and I did some digging. Turns out they were seized from a House of Arun ship. That alone is enough to convince me something's amiss.
Have you tried wearing the boots yourself?
I thought about it once, but then I thought better of it. Best not to tempt fate. And besides, they're not my size.
Have you tried destroying them?
And risk releasing whatever's inside them? I've seen enough horror vids to know how this goes.
Almost sounds supernatural.
I don't doubt it. Either way, it's bad for business. Hey, you're a pilot, right? maybe you can do me a favor. I've heard of a UC station at the far end of the galaxy called the Den. You go there and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give you credits as a compensation.
Why not just jettison them off into space?
Believe it or not, I actually tried that. And do you know what happened?
Somebody found them and brought them
Some
back.
UC pilot picked up the cargo, and somehow it found its way back to my store. No, I wanted the boots gone.
How do you know that somebody's not gonna find them at the den and bring them back to you and sell them to you? Alright, I'll deliver the boots for you.
Finally, someone to give these blasted boots the boot, if you pardon the expression. Here, I'll have your credits for you when the job is done.
Yeah, that's another off-world. Okay. And that's everything on the list. Side missions. This. Let's see if there's any missed. Then. Oh. Spin the piece. Take a dawn. Oh. Still in confidence. I'm pretty sure I did that one. Lift branch. The darkness. Indoor light in the darkness? Oh, this is okay. My sources. Activities. Human for Salinas. For Salinas. Full secrets. Make sure I completed that one. Yep. Do in full. Great, I did complete that one. Getting currents. Grows. Limb. Late bloomer. Late bloomer. The one I just got. And jealousy. Reading the news. Killer walkthrough. Parting gift. Pro. Station. Rangers. Main missions. Action. Back to the man, apply for a job. Averaging. Oh, food like bloomer terrible reporting they're doing for shipment for Salinas. Activity. All right, all right. So pretty much everything I have so far is off world. There's some side missions that I cannot uh, even collect until I do other missions. So everything that I can pick up now and complete within the planet, I've done. The rest are off world, and then after I do those, I can go ahead and pick up the other ones that start picking up the other ones that will start becoming available. Uh, with that, I guess this completes my goal for today, which was get everything I can do in the planet for side mission, so that I can continue the main mission. So tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure. But for sure tomorrow night, 30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. I might end up using the platform that allows me to stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Uh, if I do, then you can meet me here on YouTube at 9:30 as well, either YouTube or Twitch, and the platform will connect the chats for both. So I'll be able to see whether you're chatting on Twitch or chatting on YouTube. I'll be able to see that as all in one. So pretty convenient. So Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I'll be seeing. Hopefully, I see you tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Uh, Continuing the main story, main mission. Active Vectera will be the first one, and while doing that, you know, we'll handle any missions that are off-world that could be possibly on the way of where we gotta go. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and hope to see you again. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, go on Twitch, follow me on Twitch so you can get those notifications, and check out my Discord with the link below. Uh, Join the community and help me start building a gaming community where we can play games, video games, and tabletop games, and have fun together. All right. Have a good night, everybody.